What's going on, viewers for the internet? I am VarietyGamer95 here with something frustrating because I really don't know what's up with this thing. Sorry, I have a little bit of talking to do, and I just have this in the background so that you guys have something to listen to while I give a little bit of a life update as to what's been going on lately. So, as you may know, come on. This is ridiculous. As you guys may know, I already finished recording Earthbound, and I am currently working on recording my next Let's Play, which is the Xbox 360 version of Feeding Frenzy 2 via the backward compatibility feature. But I haven't actually gotten around to posting that yet because of a couple of different reasons. Number one is, as of the time that I'm recording this, I still have not heard about going back to my current job. I work as they call it EVS, it's basically environmental services, like a janitor position, except I only work in specific areas of the casino that I'm working at. Like I said, as of this time, I have not heard about anything. I haven't heard anything about going back to work. And one reason I've put off video recording for right now is because I have yet to receive word about going back. I've just been waiting for everything to play out, but nothing. I've been keeping an eye on my email, I've been keeping an eye on my phone. There's just no word about going back. Another reason is, as you guys may know, at the time that I'm recording my early Let's Plays, I'm still living with my family. And as you might imagine, that creates some interesting situations. One thing is, I don't have my own desktop computer. I can't just bring my family's desktop into the game room to do some recording. As of now, all I have is my laptop until I can somehow move out. I have been talking about moving out with my mom. As I explained in Earthbound, you guys might know that I have autism, and that leads to some difficulties. Moving out is one of them. However, I also happen to live in Southern California, and down by where I live in Southern California, apartments are expensive as crap, okay? My mom and I looked into that a few times actually, and we found out that the cheapest apartment was still over $1,000. It's ridiculous just how expensive living in Southern California is, or just California really. My buddy and I actually talked about that recently, and he told me that California is the 5th most expensive place to live in the world. Yes, in the world. I'm not exaggerating that. He said that, not me. This is kind of bad because I'm running out of moves. Ah, of course. It's all over, isn't it? Yep, it's all over for me. But I'm not really on here to win. Like I said, I booted up this version of Othello. This is on the Switch, just so you guys have something to watch and listen to as I explain this. Which leads into another reason why I've been putting off on recording. Because I still live with my family and I have a separate room for playing video games in. We actually used to have a brown couch in the game room, but according to my mom, that thing was getting old and beat up, so she ended up replacing it with these reclining chairs. Unfortunately, this setup actually covers up a plug that's right next to the game room door, and that also happens to be right next to a drawer where I keep some of my Wii controllers. As you can imagine, it's kind of a pain to constantly have to move this drawer just to set up my recording. Like I said, all I have is my laptop right now. And not to mention, this plug is a little loose and I feel a little uncomfortable using it. But it's the only place that I can really set up. It's the only place I can really set up my laptop. But yeah, that's just what's been going on in my life right now. Why I haven't been uploading any YouTube videos lately. Don't get me wrong, I had a blast finishing up Earthbound. It's just, there's been so much going on right now with all the madness that this pandemic has brought, and a certain incident that occurred in the United States. I don't know if I should go into detail, but you guys should know what it is. Another reason I've been putting up videos actually. As of now, my ability to record handheld games is very limited because let's just say the Big N has prevented me from looking into recording equipment while I was still working at my janitorial job at a department store. But there was really nothing I could do about that, even though I wasn't making any money off those YouTube videos. I was still a target for some reason. But like I said, there's nothing I could do about that. Something that I have thought about doing for at least Game Boy games on the 3DS Virtual Console is just recording them offhand because they don't require motion controls and they're not Wii quality games. But I don't know how you guys would feel about that. So, two games that I would love to let's play are Donkey Kong 94, the Game Boy version, and Super Mario Land 3. Unfortunately, while I did manage to find some 3DS capture cards on eBay, they're all wireless, and they do not like Virtual Console games or Nintendo DS games, the original system, not the 3DS. Like, I would love to be able to let's play Mario and Luigi Bowser's Inside Story as well, but like I said, a certain program prevented me from actually investing in capture equipment because how was I to know that this program would actually cease to exist? Like, honestly, who saw that coming? I certainly didn't. Would have been nice if that happened while I was working at my janitorial job as well, but I guess it just wasn't meant to be. So yeah, this is basically what's going on in my life right now. Like, it's a mad world out there. And let me tell you something, being part of the console wars does not make it any easier. Like, a lot of people are Team Xbox or Team PlayStation. I'm Team all three, to say the least. I do have a PlayStation 4, and I have showed you guys that I have an Xbox One. It's just, I've yet to let's play any PS4 games at the time that I'm recording this. Mainly because okay, so, let me explain something. I grew up with Nintendo, as I explained in Earthbound, having had my Game Boy since I was 2 years old. So it's actually not because the Switch version in particular would give me a portable version of a home console game. It's actually mainly because I grew up with Nintendo and get games in their systems first. I know some of you may not agree with that logic, but that's just my way of thinking. But I do have plans to play at least two PS4 games as full Let's Plays, and one PS4 game as a Let's Play Mini. The Let's Play Mini in question is Four Sided Fantasy. That was a game that I was considering all the way back when I did Kirby Squeak Squad, but I decided against it for a reason I never really came up with. But yes, I'm hoping to get out at least one PS4 Let's Play before the new systems drop. I'm assuming there will be a capture card for the next-gen game systems in particular, and I would like to be prepared to actually let's play games from those systems as well. But that's about all I have to say, really. It's just a little update as to what's been going on in my life lately. Like I said, it's been mad what this pandemic has done to everyone's mental health. Like, some states have actually lifted their bans already, but California is not like that. In fact, that face mask law that was going around in California was reinstated. But yeah, like I said, this is just a little life update. I was playing the Switch version of Othello just so I can give you guys something to watch while I talk about this. I was gonna play a different game, but after taking a second look at the license agreement for that one, I wasn't sure if that was the best idea, because one of the facts I stated about myself was that I'm autistic. I said that during Earthbound as well, but I'm reinstating that fact now. Alright, this game's just about over then. I guess that'll about do it on my 2 cents for what's been going on lately. So, I guess I'll see you guys next time for whatever comes next.